This is a show, okay? We've got guests, we've got unbelievable master classes, we've got these live Q&As, aka office hours. This is a show where I can help you monetize your skills, your experience, and your creativity in the creator economy. There's never been more opportunities now to earn income, to earn multiple income streams, revenue streams, to actually turn this into a full-fledged business. It's never been better. And guess what? This is just the beginning. It's just going to get better and better and better, bigger and bigger and bigger. We're just starting this. So if you're over 40, maybe you're retired and you're thinking this stuff isn't for me, wrong. If you're under 40, if you're in your 20s and 30s, I know I had a client the other day, 36-year-old, thought, is it too late for me on social media? What? Holy macadamia nut. Is it too late? Hey, Stella, good to see you. It's great to see you. Brian in the house. My man Lewis in the house. Good to see you guys. Toyman Bar and Grill. Is that an actual bar and grill? I'm just curious. I would love, that sounds like a great place to go hang out. I would love to go to Toyman Bar and Grill. Circa 1555, yes. And that's what this show is all about, guys. And today's show is your opportunity. Live stream viewers, replay viewers, podcast listeners, there is a questionnaire form in the description and in the comments. If you want to ask me a question, fill it out. It takes 2 seconds. And guess what? You can get your question answered live on the air. Not only will you get your question answered, but guess what? You will impact the greatest community on planet Earth, Nez Nation. We're bringing more humanness to this digitalness. Because if you want to earn more income, if you want to take advantage of the creator economy, it starts with impact. You have to impact people. You have to help people. You have to inspire them. You have to solve their problem. You have to give. You have to serve. It's all about that. I talk about that time and time again. Ad infinitum, ad nauseum. I look good for somebody who's 500 years old, don't I? So good to see you guys. Feel free, live stream viewers, you can ask your question, leave a giant Q, capital Q, and then ask your question in the chat. Happy to answer it. Podcast listeners, replay viewers, there is a questionnaire form. Leave your question there, and I will get to it. Now, we're not actually going live next week. I am out of town on business, so we won't be able to go live. I might go live Saturday, or this is why you really need to subscribe. And even more importantly, this is why you need to become a Nez Nation Insider, be a part of the greatest community on planet Earth, helping you monetize your skills, creativity, and experience in the creator economy. It's free, by the way. Go to professornez.com/insider. It's in the pinned comment. It's also in the show notes and the description. Takes you 2 seconds and you're in. It's a brand new free creator economy newsletter where you get all the best resources and information on how to earn more money, do what you love, impact the right people, and create your very own content business in 2022 and beyond. So make sure you become an insider, because I might go live either Saturday or I might go live in prime time. Who knows? Maybe I'll go live on like a Thursday or Wednesday night, dare I say. If you become an insider and if you subscribe and make sure you follow us, you'll always be notified. So it's really important that you do that. Now, a few things. Toyman says, opening soon in the U.S. Very good. Where are you located? You're in Canada, is that right, Toyman? Very nice to see you. People ask me all the time. They say, Nez, I want to be able to create live streams the way that you do. Nez, how do you do this? How do you bring people's comments like that onto your stream across the bottom there? How do you do these cool overlays? How are you able to add your very own customized branding? As somebody who's been doing this since 1555, let me tell you something. I've tried them all. I've tried every single live stream platform software you can imagine. 90% of them are no longer around. And I'm telling you right now, the one that I use, the one that gives me credibility in my brand, the one that is my go-to that I'm using right now as I speak is StreamYard. StreamYard is the easiest, most convenient, non-technical live stream software that's browser-based. You don't have to download anything. Highly, highly recommended. I'm using it right now, able to do that ticket taper down below, all sorts of cool things. Live streaming is one of the best ways to get your brand and business out there, to build your audience, to develop relationships. And I use StreamYard. And you can sign up right now using the free link that I have in the description. I believe it's in the pinned comment as well. And guess what? With my link, only with my link, you don't even have to put in a credit card. You can sign up and go live right now. How sweet is that? So make sure you do that. I also get a ton of messages, a ton of DMs saying, "Hey Nez, what kind of microphone do you use? Or would you recommend this product? Excuse me. Would you recommend that burp? Would you recommend that belch?" I apologize. Excuse me for that. I get your questions. I get your concerns. What camera, lighting, etc. All the tools and gear that I personally use and personally vouch for can be found at my very own Amazon storefront, amazon.com/shop/Professor Nez. As an Amazon influencer, I'm lucky and blessed enough to have my very own store on Amazon. And you'll see the idea lists and you'll see all sorts of products, gears, tools that I vouch for, all listed there for you in one place. So you don't have to go searching everywhere. Going to amazon.com/shop/Professor Nez. Go check that out immediately. Who has a question for me? Oh man, I don't know if you saw this. Some of you might have missed this, but we had a live stream that we did on Thursday with the great Justin Moore. Holy macadamia nut. And that podcast episode is released right now. Our #1 creator economy podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, everywhere you listen to podcasts. You got to go check that out. Go to professornez.com/podcast. There are links in the description and links in the show notes below. Oh my God, what a show that was. How many people were there? Give me a hashtag me if you were there, where Justin schooled us on how to get paid brand deals and sponsorships for your content. Remember, guys, you're a media company. You're not just a YouTuber. You're not just posting. Oh, by the way, stick around because I'm going to share with you the greatest opportunity literally I've seen in decades, especially if you're just starting out, to grow super fast and scale super big like this. I'm going to share that with you. I'm living proof because I'm executing them. I'm going to talk about that. I think it's something that nobody's talking about. Stick around. You don't want to miss that. I'm going to share that after I get to some questions. But it was a phenomenal stream. An absolute phenomenal stream that we executed on Thursday. And a lot of people think you have to have 1 million followers. A lot of people think you have 10,000 subscribers to, reach out to brands and companies. And if you missed that stream, it looks like Brian was there. It's good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Welcome to Nez Nation Live Office Hours, where I will answer all your questions. That's the thumbnail right there, where I will answer all your questions related to monetizing your experience, skills, and creativity in the creator economy. This is the best time to be alive. I am not even exaggerating one iota. This is the best time to be alive. Good to see you, Steven. Steve is in the house. See, here's the cool thing about coming to a live stream of ours and making sure you're an insider. You don't just get me, right? You need to become an insider. It's 2 seconds and it's free. You just fill out a little form, put your email in there, and it's free. George Fisher in the house. Good to see you, George. You don't just get me. You get executives, professionals, content creators, business owners, live streamers, podcasters, real estate moguls like Annette Portaladin. Good to see you, Annette. You get the best of the best. You don't just get me. We have a thriving Nez Nation community here. We're doing amazing things, building impact, building income. If you want income, you have to help first. If you want to earn more revenue, you have to create impact. It always starts with impact. Well, Nez, where do I start? Nez, how do I do it? What do you mean creator economy? What is the online ecosystem? Why should I care about TikTok? Why should I care about YouTube? I'm here to answer all your questions. I'm here to answer all your questions. So please leave your questions in the comments. And then don't forget, is my audio sound okay now, guys? Is my audio okay? How's my voice, by the way, too? A lot of you guys know I had a surgery a month and a half ago on my voice because I had a polyp on my vocal cords from misuse and maybe overuse of my vocal cords. Let me know how my voice sounds. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you. Looks like Stella has a question. Stella, good to see you, Stella. Hey, good to see you, Anthony. Anthony says, watching in church. I'll join when it's done. Good to see you. Thank you. Make sure you, by the way, what happened to my banner? Make sure you share this out because y'all know sharing is caring. So share this out to LinkedIn, share it out to your community, share it on Twitter, tag me, share it in your community tab on YouTube, share it everywhere. I would really, really appreciate that. Let's get this community going. Let's get this live stream cooking. Okay. So we've got a question from Go Fish Office. I think that's you, right, Stella? Who asks, can you still use PayPal links when monetized? So if I'm understanding you correctly, you're saying, can you still put PayPal links in your description of your YouTube videos or comments, maybe a pinned comment, if you're part of the partner program? I just want to be clear. The answer to that question is a resounding yes, because I don't use PayPal links. I'm lucky enough to have super chats, but and hopefully, I don't know why super thanks. Does anybody have super thanks? Let me know in the comments, because super thanks is another thing. It's basically like super chats for VOD, video on demand. So it's a resounding yes, you can do that. Thank you, George. Yes, you can. Thank you, Lewis. Appreciate that. I don't use PayPal. I use Buy Me a Coffee. And if you go in the description of this live stream right now, I really like Buy Me a Coffee. I just think it's so powerful. Hit that thumbs up too, guys. Let's get this to 50 likes. Why don't I have it in there? Buy Me a Coffee is another version of that. And you can actually do memberships. I've talked about Buy Me a Coffee before. But it's a fantastic way to share a very simple, secure link with your followers and your audience to support you. I don't see it in my show notes. I don't know why. Let me go somewhere else. Or maybe can one of my mods go to my most recent video, please, Lewis or somebody, and post my buy me a coffee link so you can get a taste of how I do it, Stella. It's funny because I hope YouTube doesn't demonetize me or flag me for this, but I have refused to use PayPal for my business anymore. I officially fired PayPal from my consulting business, from any part of my business. All my revenue streams. I've basically got rid of PayPal because they take an exorbitant amount of fees. I use Stripe primarily, and you can pretty much do any major credit card with Stripe, and I would highly recommend Stripe. The fees are still, I didn't mean to clap there. Sorry. You see how pumped up and revved up I get about this stuff. The fees are still there, obviously, and you might look and go, my gosh, that's so high, but PayPal's a lot higher. Look at that. Annette, very cool. Annette says, I got my first buy me a coffee the other day from a subscriber. I was so happy. Congratulations, Annette. That's awesome. Very proud of you. I'm trying to see why I can't. Is it in the pinned comment? Insider free trial. Yeah, I don't know why I don't have my buy me a coffee link in there. I should. So I hope that answers your question. And hopefully Lewis or somebody can post that link to my buy me a coffee. It should be in my other videos. I don't know why it's not in my live stream. I know it definitely is on the podcast show notes if you want to check that out. SEO expert Sandy Rowley. Am I saying that right, by the way, Sandy? Is it Rowley? Rowley? Let me know. If it's Rowley, give me a 1 in the chat. If it's Rowley, give me a 2 in the chat. I just want to make sure I'm saying that right. How many solo entrepreneurs? Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Lewis. So Lewis just put the comment in the chat. How many solo entrepreneurs think about SEO in the beginning of their enterprise? Probably not enough. Probably not enough. Probably not enough. We also have a question from La Diosa, who left a question in the questionnaire form. I think this was from last week. Actually, might have been. If you're watching on the replay, I don't think you're here right now. If you're here, let me know. She asks a question. I watched the replay video you streamed with the Dealcasters, Chris and Jim. Huge shout out to Chris and Jim. You guys rock from Dealcasters Live. They have been nothing but inspiring, nothing but the best when it comes to Amazon video, especially Amazon live streaming. Holy macadamia nut. Go check out Dealcasters Live. They're phenomenal. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you. And I did get my .live domain. Now, how do I use it? Thanks in advance. Well, the first thing you want to do is set up a website, and then you can link that domain to your website, right? So you can create a free website, I think on, WordPress. I haven't done it in so long. I have a website through Squarespace that I pay for. I mean, you have to pay for hosting, but you can set it up yourself. It doesn't even have to be a website. It could just be a landing page too. Just something. I talk about this all the time, Nez Nation, to create your own IP. Really important to create your own intellectual property, IP. Not relying on all these different platforms. So set up a landing page, set up some type of a destination online that is your own using Wix or WordPress or Squarespace, which I use, or whatever you want to use. Then you can link that domain, that .live domain, which I don't want to get technical, just Google that. But the actual website provider that you use should have some resources on that. And you can link that domain. And then guess what? You can share that. You can promote that. You can market that. That will be yours as long as you keep paying the hosting fees and you need to renew the domain. You can have that for life. And you can post all your live streams there. You can use customized, personalized URLs, such as ladiosa.live / I don't know, creator economy, whatever, branding, business, finance, cooking, whatever niche you're in, just fantastic stuff. Um, I might have Rob come back. Man, that was such a great show. We gave away a Sony ZV-1. Do you guys remember that? By the way, guys, major giveaways coming in 2022, which is another reason why you want to become an insider so you don't miss out on anything. Major, major giveaways coming in 2022. You don't want to miss this. I might even go back to giving away cash. I know a lot of you guys were on those live streams where I gave away cash. I might go back to that too. But we got some big things lined up. Dr. Elo, how are you, sir? Good to see you. As you're coming in, please, you like how I did that? Came all the way back here. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And share this out because sharing is caring. If you're just joining us, you're watching Nez Nation Live, the Creator Economy Podcast, where we help you monetize your experience, skills, and creativity in the creator economy. This segment of the show is called Office Hours, where you can ask me anything you want. Anything you want about making money online in 2022 and beyond. So welcome to the show. Great to see you. Happy Sunday. All right. He already liked it. Thank you so much, Dr. Elo. Any other questions? Again, just leave a Q in the chat and then ask your question right afterwards. And then stick around because if you're like, Nez, I'm not getting any followers. Nez, I'm not getting any subscribers. Nez, I'm not getting any views. Nez, I'm having a hard time building my audience. I'm going to share with you something that I think is the greatest, that not too many people are talking about it, shockingly. Not only to build and grow your brand and business and your content, but you can actually make money like literally as faster than any other tool. Faster than even affiliate marketing, which you guys know I love affiliate marketing. It's a wonderful way for creators to monetize. It's a great revenue stream for me. And it's a great revenue stream for all content creators and all business owners, right? So if you have any questions, ask a question, but stick around because I'm going to talk about something that is absolutely huge. You know what I'd love to hear from you guys right now? How many of you listen to podcasts? Give me a hashtag me in the chat right now. I'm also keeping an eye out for any questions that you might have. How many of you listen to podcasts? I would love to hear from you. Give me a hashtag me in the chat because I don't think a lot of you guys know that we have got one of the best podcasts on planet Earth, the Creator Economy Podcast. All of these shows end up on our podcast. All of the interviews, all of the segments, a lot of the videos on demand, a lot of the live streams, guests, they all end up on our number one rated Creator Economy podcast. We're on Apple. We're on Spotify, Google, Pocket Casts, Public Radio, Radio Public, Anchor FM. I mean, we're everywhere. So, and also, I'd actually be curious. I see a lot of me's in the chat. What's your favorite podcast listening platform? I'd love to hear from you. Where do you go to listen to your podcast? Spotify, Apple. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know. And go check out our podcast. For the love of God, go subscribe. Okay, we got a question. Stella. So what is a better way other than PayPal? So a better way other than PayPal is, like I said, I use Stripe. It's STRIPE or Buy Me a Coffee, which I think Lewis shared the link of my Buy Me a Coffee right here. buymeacoffee.com/Professor Nez. As a matter of fact, let's see if I can go there right now. I'll show you what it looks like, Stella, if I can log in. Oh, you know what? This is my different channel. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can bring this up, buy me a coffee, and I can show you. Let's see here. For some reason, it's not letting me log in. I apologize. Okay. Thought I had my saved password in there. But anyway, if you go check that out, the link that you see right now on the screen, and it should be in the show notes as well. It should be in the description. I don't know why it's not in my live stream description, but that's going to change immediately. Um, you can go check out how I've set up my Buy Me a Coffee, which is a very awesome, safe, secure way to donate to creators. It's like a Patreon, kind of. It's similar to Patreon. I'll put it that way. Okay, we got some Apple, and Annette says Spotify. Lewis says Apple on my PC. Stella says I just use podcast on my Android. Very cool. Yeah, Stella, I hope that helps. The reason, again, like, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this. Sometimes when you denigrate a company or what have you, these platforms can be very sensitive. You got to be careful. They can demonetize you. Um, Not a fan of PayPal. I have to tell you the truth. If they demonetize me, then they demonetize this video. But I have to tell you the truth. I think PayPal is atrocious. I think it's a crime what they're doing, especially to small business owners, especially, the fact that we've all suffered immensely from COVID. My one branch, probably my biggest revenue stream besides brand deals, sponsorships, and AdSense. Actually, well, affiliate marketing is probably number 3, is my consulting business, right? And that business took a major hit during the pandemic, a major hit. By the way, if you like this hat or this shirt, I forgot to mention this, but that's also, you should see a carousel on YouTube, but go to professornez.com/merch. We got awesome holy macadamia nut merch. We got awesome, a whole bunch of stuff, shirts, buttons, stickers, hats, hoodies. Go to professornez.com/merch. The creator economy is booming. I mean, it's phenomenal, guys. It's phenomenal. Efrain Lopez gave me $15. He bought me a coffee. If you're here, Efrain Lopez, please leave me a comment. Thank you so much. I just got a a ping on my phone. Thank you so much, Efrain. I really appreciate that. Hey, CK is in the house. Oh man, I miss you, dude. How are you? CK Construction Cronies, who's an awesome live streamer. I love it. Oh, Dr. Elo, that's your real name. Okay, thank you, sir. Dr. Elo. Am I pronouncing that right? I love I think that's probably, Professor Nez is a pretty dope name. But man, I got to tell you something, Dr. Elo. I think that's the coolest name in the live streaming game right now. I love Dr. Elo. It's got such a musicality to it, and it just rolls off the tongue beautifully. Thank you so much, Dr. Elo. You didn't really have to do that. I really, really appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. How you doing, CK? I hope you're doing fantastic, CK. It's great to see you. Toyman Bar and Grill says, especially when PayPal is charging 0.04 lower than the official exchange rate. Yeah. Thank you for that, Toyman. Appreciate it. Yeah, I love that name, dude. Keep that name. You guys, live streaming is YouTube has made major announcements. Twitch is still a behemoth in the live streaming game. We're live on Twitch right now. At least I think we are. Live streaming on Instagram is changing, is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Um, Live streaming on TikTok is huge. I know some creators that are making bank like $500 a live stream from gifts, roses, etc., from doing live streams on TikTok. Live streaming, I did several shows where I talked about how the greatest way for you to build your audience in the future, this was years ago, is through live streaming. That's why I had Rob from Donuts Inc. on to talk about .live, creating your very own .live domain. I'm telling you guys right now, and here's the cool thing, you can make mistakes. You can totally fumble, stumble, and fail and do all these things. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. Dr. Elo, welcome to Nez Nation membership. Thank you, Dr. Elo, for becoming a new member of Nez Nation Live. I'm going to be doing private live streams to members only. We're working on the architecture, but private live streams for members only. I'm going to be doing basically like group coaching, helping you monetize, build revenue streams, earn money online in the creator economy. We got so much stuff planned. But live streaming, I'm telling you right now, guys, if there's one medium that is tolerant of imperfection, it is live streaming. You make mistakes in a video and people will almost go out of their way to point it out and clip it and create memes from it. And, it's almost like a huge no-no to make mistakes and errors on VOD content, right? Video on demand. But on live streams, if you watch which I edited it, but when we had Justin Moore on, I was mute for the first like 2 minutes and I didn't even realize it. This is what I sounded like. And I've been live streaming since 1555. I should know better. It happens, and it's going to happen again. But the cool thing is, if you keep your mindset right and you just roll and flow, keep the flow and don't let it get to you and laugh at yourself. Don't take yourself seriously. Mindset, nothing. It's not a big deal. As a matter of fact, engagement, when you make mistakes, when you go live, here's the funny thing. You want to talk about irony. Engagement skyrockets. Engagement skyrockets. CK says, I love live streaming, kind of taking a break. Cool. I live for live streaming. I love it. Yeah, and you should take breaks. You should take breaks. Angie, you're a natural. You're a natural. You should definitely do more, for sure. Who has some more questions? That's so nice of you, Dr. Elo. I really, really appreciate you, man. And yeah, if you become a member of our channel, you're going to get personalized group coaching very, very soon. So, on a lot of these live streams I give away for free, these are master classes, right? And I'll answer your questions live. But, the thing that I'm offering our Nez Nation members, which Dr. Elo just became a member right there. I love it. You get to use custom emojis too. I'm going to get deep. I'm going to get deep into your brand, your business, your content. We're going to have some serious jam sessions that are going to take your business, your brand, your live streams, and your content to the next level. Guaranteed. I'm going to make it so worth your while. You guys know me. Yes, Annette. Yeah, Anthony. That's so cool, Anthony. I love that you're doing live streams. That's awesome, dude. I really miss you guys. I know we used to do a lot on Clubhouse. I've just it's something I need to be more conscious of. I think I was overusing my voice, which is why I had that injury. So I got to really take it easy and not overdo it. But I'll do my best to catch up with you guys. I think that's awesome, and I think you should continue to do that. I think you should do that as many times a week as you can possibly muster. especially if you're not like me, who's married, kids, mortgage, multiple businesses, a lot of stuff. Yes, live streaming is taking over. Okay, I'm going to get to what I've been kind of holding out on. Who's ready? Who's ready? Besides live streaming, to me, for my money, and you're talking to somebody who's been doing this since 1555, I'm going to share with you. Who's ready for this? Give me a hashtag me in the chat. I'm going to share with you what I think is the greatest opportunity. And I'm actually invited onto a podcast this Thursday that I'll share the information on. It's from Creator Life. Brittany, a lot of you guys know who she is. She invited me to talk to her about this. This is a tool. This is a feature that I was able to earn $10,000 in the month of February, in 1 month. $10,000. Not on this channel, Professor Nez, but on my wife and I's gaming channel. And I'm telling you guys right now, okay, I see a lot of hashtag me's. Good. Oh, yeah, you should totally do that, Angie. That'd be awesome. Happy birthday, Anthony. That's awesome. What are you turning? 15, Anthony? You young buck, you. Can you tell I'm jealous? I'm 400 years old, Anthony. Excited, yes. Okay. This is the tool that our gaming channel, we were able to get 8 million views in just 1 month, 8 million views. And because we were invited to the bonus program, we were able to earn $10,000 in 1 month. 1 month. Now, I have to caveat this. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm going to tell you in like 7 seconds. But I have to caveat this. This isn't everything I talk about on this channel is absolutely cloaked in this truth, which is it takes an exorbitant amount of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, and tears. But the feature I'm talking about, drum roll, please. Facebook Reels. You heard it here first, y'all. This is the fastest, greatest, most powerful feature where you can get millions of views. TikTok, I mean, short video content, obviously, short form video content. I've been talking about this forever, shorts on YouTube. But the amount of energy, time, and money that Zuckerberg and company are putting, and Instagram is included in this too. If you're not posting Facebook Reels to your business page, if you're not posting Reels on Instagram, you're missing out. You're leaving tons of subscribers, followers, and more important, Monet on the table. Every one of you right now should be creating 2 to 3 Reels a day and posting them, repurposing them on Instagram, Facebook, Shorts, and TikTok. Nez, I can't do that. Well, then you're not gonna take advantage of this amazing tool. I think you should be creating 2 to 3 reels a day on Facebook on your business page. Now, if you have a Facebook profile, you can still create reels, but the only way to monetize, I believe, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, is you have to have a professional profile, whatever that is. I never worried about my personal profile. As a matter of fact, I'm hardly ever on my personal profile. But if you have a business page, which every one of you should, replay viewers, podcast listeners, and live stream viewers, every one of you should have a Facebook business page, especially if your demographic is older, right? 35 to 65. If you have an older demographic for your niche and you're not doing Facebook Reels and Instagram Reels and you're not repurposing them on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, you're leaving millions of followers on the table, and you're leaving potentially thousands, if not more, dollars on the table. I'm living proof of this. There's no doubt. Hey, good to see you, Artist Haven. Tish, right? Good to see you. There's no doubt that short form content is revolutionizing the creator economy. However, TikTok doesn't pay their creators jack. Instagram, YouTube Shorts, forget about it. They're not paying their creators crapola. The YouTube Shorts fund, forget about it. Unless you're, Zach King or Mr. Beast, you're not making money on YouTube Shorts. You're just not. Now, are you building audiences? Of course, if you're doing it right and you have a strong call to action. But if you're not taking advantage of Facebook Reels, nobody wants me to tell you this, by the way, because it's so blue ocean. It's so early adoption right now. I mean, it's more early adoption than the Amazon Influencer Program, which I'm lucky to be a part of, the Amazon Influencer Program. Early adoption. It takes 2 seconds to create a business page on Facebook. Once you do, just Google it. Once you do, okay, start posting Reels. A lot of you have short form shorts saved on a hard, at least you should. Get back in focus, Nez. A lot of you have short form video content that you've been posting on Shorts or TikTok for years or months at least. You can repurpose those on Facebook Reels. I mean, I'm averaging, even on my Professor Nez business page, I made $300 last month. Now, that's not 10,000, but still, how many people in the chat could use an extra $300 a month? I know I could. How many of you? Give me a hashtag me if you could use an extra $300 a month. I think it was like 75 or 120,000 views or something like that. Facebook Reels, repurpose them to Instagram Reels, repurpose them to TikTok, repurpose them to YouTube Shorts. Short form content is the name of the game. I don't see it going anywhere. This thing right here, as long as we have this device, as long as this, which is our pre-metaverse, this is like our pre-metaverse, right? Because most of us eat, sleep, and breathe inside this thing. And I know I do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not judging, right? As long as this device exists, I don't see short form content going anywhere. Business has to be business. And I might do an entire live stream. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do an entire live stream on how to get ideas for Reels and short form content. Because I'll give you one really quickly. You can, like this live stream right now, I've been live for 50 minutes and I've got how many live streams on my channel? Thousands. You can repurpose using some app that you have on your phone. You can use clips of your live streams and use those as Reels, Shorts, TikTok. You don't have to invent original content. Repurpose live stream content, even VOD content, video on demand, videos that you've posted. If you take out certain clips, just make sure they stand alone on their own. And it's not that you have to see the long form content for it to make sense. I do that all the time and it works like a charm. Like I said, on our gaming channel, my wife and I's gaming channel that we started only a year ago, it already passed 10,000 subscribers. We passed 10,000 subscribers on March 21st. We passed 3 million views in February. You want to know how many uploads that channel has? Over 300. There's probably 1% of YouTube channels that have that many uploads. Over 300 uploads in 1 year. How many times do I have to tell you? Blood, sweat, tears. It took this main channel 5 years to pass 10,000 subscribers. We passed 10,000 subscribers In 13 months, we just passed 10,000 subscribers on our new channel. Blood, sweat, and tears. I know you guys don't like to hear this, but some of you, I know a lot of you, you're spending all your time on Clubhouse. You're spending all your time on social media, scrolling through Twitter, Instagram, doing things that are not revenue generating activities, doing things that are not helping you create content for your channel, your business, your brand. I'm here to tell you the truth. Okay. You can't do that and still think you can create a viable brand and business. You got to put in the work, blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, there's no way around that. There's zero way around that. Blood, sweat, and tears, period. Over 300, I think we're at 350 uploads. I mean, in 1 year, and probably 45% of those are shorts, maybe 35% are shorts. And we passed 10,000 subscribers 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 3 million views a month ago. Holy macadamia nut. That's what it takes, y'all. That's what it takes. So the same thing that I'm saying, we got $10,000 in 1 month on Facebook Reels. I was 8 point something, 8.2, 8.3 million views. I mean, I was posting 4 or 5 reels a day. I actually had a schedule. Take the kids to school, post reel, post reel, lunch, post reel, take the dog for a walk, post reel, family time, post reel. I mean, I had it on a schedule because I knew this is huge. And if I don't get in now, other people are going to swoop in. Now, here's the biggie. I want you to listen to this. This is the big one. And it's actually more important than the money. It's actually better than the money. Des, what? How could you say that? Better than $10,000 in 1 month? Yes. Yes. Oh, you better believe it, CK. You know that. CK knows that. Yep. This is more important than the money. What's more important than the money is not only did my own business page grow exponentially in followers, but the gaming channel, which 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, we are about to pass 33,000 followers on Facebook. That is an audience that I can continue to monetize for eternity. That is an audience I can continue to nurture, develop, create community, relationships, put them on my email list in perpetuity for eternity. More important, because that 10,000 a month is going to turn into 30,000 a month. That 30,000 a month could turn into 50,000 a month. And I'm nothing special, y'all. I'm not, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Talk about dropping an atomic bomb on y'all. That's bigger than the money. The audience is always the leverage. The only reason brands and sponsors want to work with you, it's not because you're a special snowflake. You're not a special snowflake. It's because of your audience. The only reason YouTube pays you, Facebook pays you, Instagram, TikTok, it's not because you're a special snowflake. It's because you have an audience that advertisers want to get in front of. The only reason affiliates, you're going to get money from your affiliate links, it's not because you're a special. It's because your audience trusts you and they purchase what you recommend. Memberships, merchandise, physical, digital products, consulting, it doesn't exist without your audience. So don't get wrapped up on $10,000 a month. Get wrapped up on six-figure businesses that you can build over the next 36 months, over the next 5, 10 years. And it's not going anywhere, y'all. This is just the beginning. I can take some last second questions, but holy macadamia nut. I'm probably going to turn that into a video because I mean that was some serious wisdom grenades. Serious wisdom grenades. Who got extreme value from that? Give me a hashtag yeah in the chat. If you're just joining us, you're watching Nez Nation Live, the Creator Economy live stream podcast. This is a show where we help you monetize your experience, skills, and creativity in the creator economy. We go live every single week. Make sure you become a Nez Nation insider right here. Make sure you become a Nez Nation insider so you don't miss. Think about considering becoming a member so you don't miss. I want all of you to flourish in this creator economy. I want all of you to make 100x more than what I make in the creator economy. There's only so much of me to go around. I've got a family, I've got a wife, I've got a mortgage, I've got kids, I've got multiple businesses. Some of you, you don't have any of those strings and those obligations. Some of you, you have a lot more time than me. Time is the ultimate commodity. If I'm able to do this, you want to talk about lean and agile. I mean, I'm very lean with what I do and my time and my activities. I see a lot of yeahs here. Fantastic. Yeah, baby. Yes. 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 Good to see you, Angie. That's what this show is all about. That's what my channel and my brand is all about. So if you want the best resources, the best content, the best information, the truth, I said this a few weeks ago. I was so upset, just bummed really because I really take pride in my industry. I love my industry. I love the opportunities that we have. I think that this is the greatest time to be alive. And I see these people, there's always the shysters, right, that try to take advantage. When I see these, coconuts and yachts, these dudes sitting in front of yachts, advertising on YouTube, advertising all over the place. Hey, you can make $10,000 a day. Hey, you can make $100,000 a month without working, without having a website, without creating content, without basically just breathing. It's bubkus. It's all bubkus. It's all BS. Blood, sweat, and tears, period. Now, here's the difference. I don't even look at it as work. It's not work to me. Do I put in a ton of work? Yes, but I love every bleeding minute. I love it. I love YouTube. I love creating content. I love getting comments from you guys. I love this community. I love live streaming. The fact that I get paid. I was doing this, right? When I was teaching 15 business classes a semester just to try to make ends meet as an adjunct professor. They called me a freeway flyer because academia is the worst institution on planet Earth. Academia is the most corrupt criminal organization on planet Earth. They're taking advantage of students. They're exploiting and extorting professors, the good ones. The tenured professors are completely full of it. And all the administrators are completely full of it. They're not helping anybody but themselves. They don't care about anybody but themselves. Take it from a professor who's got firsthand experience teaching over the last 2 decades. Shark Fin Tech, good to see you, brother. Yeah. Coconuts and yachts, man. I can't stand it. I want you to do this. I want you to break out of corporate slavery. of employer slavery, of waking up every day and dreading Mondays. I want that to stop. I've been able to do it. You should see me, man. I'm the happiest dude on planet Earth. This isn't work to me. This is my life's purpose. That's why I bleed with energy. People say, Nez, where do you get all your energy? What are you on, dude? How many cups of coffee do you drink? Just a couple in the morning, and that's it. I don't do drugs. I'll have a drink once in a blue moon, but I don't even really drink. Matter of fact, the truth is I hate drugs because I've seen the best minds of my generation destroyed by drugs. I hate drugs with a passion. I mean, I barely take allergy medicine. I'm so adverse to pills, drugs, pharmaceuticals, etc. Not a fan. Not a fan. And this energy comes from purpose. This is my purpose on this thing called Earth. And I'm never going to stop. As long as there's oxygen in my body, blood pumping through my veins, I'm going to do this. And I hope you'll join me. So I am so appreciative of you guys. I love you guys, Nez Nation, the greatest community online. I just want to give a big heartfelt thank you to everybody who is here. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that big thumbs up. We won't be going live next Sunday because I am going out of town on business, but I may go live Saturday. I may go live even prime time, maybe Friday night, Thursday night. Make sure you become an insider. Go to professornez.com/insider right now. Hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and turn on all notifications. Hit the bell so you don't miss the greatest information on how to monetize your experience, skills, and creativity in the creator economy. Whether you're just somebody who wants to, you know what, Nez, it'd be nice to have an extra $200-$300, even $100 a month. This show is for you. Nez, I want to be a content creator. I want to be a full-time content creator. I want to build an online business. This show is for you. Nez, I want to build my thought leadership. I am an executive marketing director. I am an executive project manager. I'm not a business owner. I'm a W-2 earner. I work for a company, but I want to build my equity online. This show is for you. I'm here to help you because the creator economy is vast. The creator economy embodies all of that and more. In simple terms, it's turning your online reputation into revenue. It's turning your online reputation into income streams. That's what the creator economy is. How do you build that online reputation? By developing relationships, by building audiences. How do you build audiences? Creating content that absolutely obliterates them with value. It's the greatest time to be alive. And you don't have to be Mr. Beast. You don't have to be, you don't have to be these people. Whoever, pick a name. You don't have to be these people. I am a full-time content creator. I've got multiple streams of revenue. There's nothing special about me at all. I just know where I need to be, and I know how to communicate that value, and I smother my audience with that value. And I've been building for years. I also understand that it takes time. It's not an overnight thing. Nano, good to see you pop in. So if that's something that interests you, this show is for you. Make sure you become an insider. As I said, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe. It is your boy Nez helping you to monetize in the creator economy. Wishing you a fantastic week. I love every one of you, Nez Nation. It just means the absolute world to me that you're here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you come back. Okay, guys? Have a wonderful week. I love you, and I'll see you soon.